Hello, hello, hello. It's been a little while since I've made a video, or whatever you want to call these things. I don't feel like I haven't really had anything to share about or talk about. And I've been quite quiet within myself, quite inwards. And just sitting and not doing a lot, which is a very interesting experience when you actively decide to do that, not for any reason, because you're not because you can't move around or because you're not sick or because you don't have something to do, but because you're actually choosing to just do nothing. And beep beep. And what actually happens with the mind when you're doing that gets really loud, and it starts telling you about all these things that you should be doing. And I think a lot of notions of laziness comes up. And I notice my mind telling me stuff like, oh, well, at least you got this achieved today, or at least you did this today. And then I was like, well, who's saying that, and why am I saying that? Who do I have to prove myself to, and who's gonna know what I achieve and don't achieve? And it's an interesting thing to do. But one of the other things that happens when you sit and don't do anything, which is not the same as meditating, because I'm not actually looking to achieve anything by sitting, more just inactivating, choosing to do nothing, which I guess you could say is doing something. I'm still breathing, my body's still functioning. But it's more just giving myself a chance to process or to feel without the distractions that we so easily distract ourselves with. And I've spoken about this in heaps of the other videos. Yeah, and then your body starts to do things. Or your mind brings up things that you need to process. But one of the main things that I notice in this experience is the notion of worthiness, and what we've been programmed with society, that we need to achieve something to prove that we're living, or to prove that we're worthy of doing something. Like an example is, if I do this, this, and this, then I can sit down and read my book. Or if I do this, this, and this, then I can have a treat. Or just simple things. It has to come from a place of something that I've achieved, not just something because that's what is present in the moment to do. I require a worthiness from myself to do something. And I wonder how many other people are functioning from this place, that what does living look like if we are not actively responding from our programs, especially the program around worthiness? What does life look like, and how would he live life if we're not operating from that place? And I don't really actually have the answer to that. I don't know what living looks like if I'm not responding to my programs. But it's an interesting place to start, is just that sitting and doing nothing. As Cornelius Christopher likes to say in 1.0, he calls it sitting on the couch and doing nothing. There seems to be a big discomfort that comes up in the silence that happens in that place. And I notice that within myself. So perhaps, if you haven't tried it before, Or if you're watching this, maybe you're one of those people that does a lot of active meditations, like watching your thoughts or quietening your thoughts or watching your breath or whatever it is. But maybe try and sit just because you can, with no expectation of anything happening, and see what happens. Thank you for listening if you've got this far. Much love. Bye.